Alrighty, how are y'all doing? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Get this going here. There's the live. Here we are. Turn that down, skip that. There we are. I can see everybody. Everybody can see me. The world is the oyster. Alrighty. Let me get a piece of paper here. I'm going to play with some different types of markers. Let me see what we got here. I could use those. All right, just going to do some stamping. And there's that and that. Let me see here. So this one is for water-based markers or watercolor. Okay, so that's that half. And then we're going to use the other half for archival art journaling, watercolor mixed media. So these are basically the same thing. And that's the archival as well. Yeah. This one is for Spectrum Noir. So for alcohol markers. Memento. I need to get some more new ones of those. I need to get 2 new ones of those ones. Let me use one of these. Put these on here. Actually, maybe I'll just use... I'll do 6 of this and 6 of this. I think that's what I'll do. There we go. There. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write this down right here as water-based markers. And this one's going to be alcohol markers. So, for alcohol markers, you need Memento, fade-resistant dye ink, tuxedo black. That's for alcohol markers. Tsutsuninko. All right. And for the watercolor, you're going to use VersaFine. VersaFine Onyx Black. So we'll see the difference in the different colors of black, but also what we're going to see is that you need a specific kind of ink for a specific kind of marker so that it doesn't smear. Hello, how are you guys doing hiding out in the back? I'm just showing how you use different kinds of inks for different kinds of markers. So that's what we're learning about today in Mixed Media 101. We're learning about using different inks with different kinds of markers. Right now we're using the VersaFine ink for water-based markers. So that's what we're doing. And then after that, we're going to use some Spectrum Noir, some Memento ink for alcohol markers. And then we'll show you how that works. And we're also going to show you how that doesn't work. Hi, Barbara. How are you doing? I'm going to do a couple here. And I'm going to write this as mixed. Right here, like this. This is going to be mixed. So we're going to use the wrong and we're going to use alcohol markers with this when we should be using water-based markers. We're going to use alcohol markers. So we're going to mess things up a little bit. We're going to show what happens if you don't follow the rules of using the right markers with the right ink. How's life going, Barbara? Good to see you. There's that. So you need to use a certain stamp pad with a certain ink. So for example, right now, I'm just going to do the last one here. I'll show you, and then I'll explain what I'm talking about. Okay, so I stamped all these flowers in VersaFine Onyx Black ink. This is ink that is meant for water-based markers. For example, these markers I have here, these Ohuhu markers, these are water-based markers. So I'm going to take these and I'm going to show you how coloring with water-based markers works with VersaFine Black ink. I'm also going to show you how you need to use Memento ink if you're going to use alcohol markers. And I'm going to show you what happens if you mix it up. And you'll find out why you need a specific ink for a specific marker. So that's what I'm going to show you tonight. That's what we're going to learn tonight in Mixed Media 101. All right, so I'm going to clean this up so that we don't get cross-contamination. There. Okay, so there. So now we have all of these are stamped using the VersaFine ink, which is meant for water-based markers. Hi, how are you doing today, Di? Good to see you. I am showing today how you're supposed to use specific inks with specific coloring mediums. So that's what I'm teaching today. So now we're going to go into the Spectrum Noir, which is the Memento Tuxedo Black ink, and it's meant for alcohol markers. So it says alcohol markers, Memento. So now I'm gonna stamp all these ones in the Memento ink. Oh, not much left here, is there? See if it works. Oh, there we go. Good, good, good. So there we are. We're gonna do all of these ones with the Memento. Yeah, I need to buy a new pad. Is what it really needs. It needs a new pad. Although it's you know, it's doing fine. Hi Tina, how are you? Here we go. The next one. There we go. And now I'm going to do one over here. I'm going to use one with the opposite ink. We're going to see how, when you mix the wrong ink with the wrong marker, what happens. Okay, there we go. And the last two here. Ah, sounds good. There we go. And the last one here. We'll do this, and then I'll sit down and I'll explain what I'm doing again to everybody that's coming in. All right, there we go. Okay, so let me just clean my hands here. And I'm gonna go like this, and I'm gonna put this here, and I'm gonna put this here. Okay, so that should be fine. I don't think we need that. Put these over here. Put that one in there. Okay, so let me explain what I'm doing here. So when we have two kinds of markers that we use often when we're coloring for making whatever you're doing in your mixed media. Okay, So here's what you want to do. These stamps were all stamped out using VersaFine Onyx Black ink. This ink is made for water-based markers. I'll just put this over here, so that'll go with that, right? These were all stamped with Memento Tuxedo Black. These are meant, this kind of ink is meant for alcohol markers. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to color a couple of these with the water-based markers, and you'll see how that performs. Okay? Then I'm going to show you how I color one of these using the alcohol markers, and you'll see how that performs. Then I'll mix it up, and I'll use the alcohol markers on the water-based stamp, and I'll use the water-based markers on the part that should be using alcohol ink. Okay, are you understanding all that so far? Yeah, I'm going to replace these. This one's fine, but I'm going to replace them both. It's been 10 years. Alrighty, so let's start off with coloring that there. Put that over there so you guys have a good view. We're going to start coloring this with the water-based. Use this, and this for now. Gotcha? All right. What I do is I write it on the back. That's when there's no confusion. See, it says mixed media, fine detail for water-based markers. It's an oil-based pigment ink. This one, I wrote alcohol markers. This is a water-based ink. So that's why I'm going to do a little coloring with this. There we go. We'll color this one. You can see when I'm using the water-based with the VersaFine, there's no smearing. It's all nice and clean. I'll do the orange. Okay, you see that? How nice and crisp that is? Very clean and crisp and beautiful. Now let me show you what happens when we use a water-based marker with a memento ink, a water-based ink. All right. And then we're going to use the alcohol on this one. Show you how the ink moves. Okay, you see when we use the VersaFine ink with the alcohol marker, I don't know if you can see this, but if you see it in the alcohol markers, you can see that it's has the black. The black has smeared into the ink, and the same thing with this one. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do this one with the alcohol marker. Just showing how you're meant to use specific markers. Specific markers are meant to be used with specific inks. And they're made that way for a reason. Just like this, certain papers that are good for certain markers. Similarly, there are certain inks that are made for specific and then we can also do later is we can do some paint markers too. So specific things for specific things. As well, if you want a watercolor on ink, you don't want to put watercolor on memento. You want to use VersaFine if you're using watercolor, because that won't smudge. So I'm going to write that down as well. The water-based markers or watercolor. If you're going to be using watercolor as your means of method of using it, like last week we used the a second here. We used the Neo Color 2s. So you would use the Neo Color 2s with the VersaFine ink. You wouldn't use it with this ink. You would use the VersaFine ink for that purpose, because it's a water-based media. Ink for human skin, I would recommend tattoo ink for human skin. Just the basics. I'm teaching a little course every Monday night, Mixed Media 101. And this is an important basic that a lot of people don't know about. What'll happen is they'll use a certain ink and they'll make a stamped image, and then they'll take their alcohol markers and they'll go over it and they'll wonder why the ink is bleeding. It's because they've used the wrong ink with the wrong marker. So you got to make sure that you know which ink to use with which marker. So that's what I'm teaching tonight, is which ink is right for which markers. You guys are funny. Let's try a little green, shall we? Let's do a little green over here. I like the alcohol markers myself. But it depends. Like I was saying, if you want to use watercolor, we can do some watercoloring too. Got my little watercolor thing here. A little water on here. We'll just use a water brush here. So we'll use some watercolor on here. There we go. And it doesn't smear. See, I'm gonna do watercolor over this one here. And if we use the wrong ink, it would smear. And that's not very nice. All right? You want your paintings to be nice and clean. Let's try this one here, this little white one. Yes, the post office is going on strike again. Isn't that lovely? Don't you love it? I don't know what's going to happen with that situation. Let's do another little bit here on here. So you could use, with the VersaFine ink, you can use a water-based marker. You can use watercolor. You can also use the Neocolor 2s that we played with last week. We can use these as a water-based medium. Any water-based medium is the same. You just make sure you're using the VersaFine ink to go with it, or any oil-based ink. So make sure when you're buying your ink from the craft store, make sure you're getting the right ink for the right medium. Or reverse, make sure you're using the right medium with the right ink, so you don't run into trouble and wonder why you're having problems. I would recommend you do like I do and write it on your ink. That way you'll never forget. Go. There we go. And we're going to do this again over here. There we go. Okay. Let's see what we could use too for this. Let's use some yellow, shall we? Nice bright watercolor. Use the pink, bright pink. Hi, Jersey. How are you, Gypsy? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we're going to do this. See how you can put the nice bright watercolor right over those inks and nothing moves. It's beautiful and bright and pretty. There we go. Now, where's my, here. Here's my little thing that I use. Okay, let's try a different color. Let's try orange, shall we? You ordered some more yarn, Tina? Barbara's gonna wrap herself in paper and dab herself with a glue stick, some stamps on the top of my head, and she's gonna mail herself to me. I don't think it's gonna work, Barbara, because you're Canadian. If you're American, it might be different, but. Isn't that pretty? I like it. Let's do some more yellow. See if this works here. Pretty yellow. And so you can go right over your corner ink like this, because we're gonna fussy cut this out. We don't have to worry about it. There's no bleeding. There's no problems. There we go. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And I'm going to clean this brush out here. We need to get those little dots in there. Let's do some of this bright red here. Let's use this orange. Yeah, Barbara's known to sing a song. Barbara is always known to sing a song. That's what she does. Glad to have you here, Barbara. Good to have you. These are the brights in the watercolors. I forget what they call them. I think they call them, there we go. It's pretty. And let's get some blues in here, shall we? Put a blue in here. I'm frustrating cussy cutting right now. Are you? I love fussy cutting. A lot of people don't like it, but I love it. I'm gonna get some blue now. Yeah, there we go. I like this watercolor. If you're interested in this watercolor, it's cheap. It's 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 called Grabby. It's Grabby watercolor. There's 100 watercolors. I paid like $30 or $35. Very nice. Very good deal. Alright, we're gonna use nice purple here. A bright, bright purple. Again, we don't have to worry because we're gonna fussy cut this out. So we don't have to worry about going over the edges. There we go. Lost a little bit here. I use these to make cards with, or, anything like that. You're still here in the background, but editing a new kit. It's done my head in. Oh, yeah? What's the kit based on, Di? Is it a digital kit? Let me know what kind of kit it is. I like these nice bright colors. Oh, no printer. Yeah, I just got a printer. Barbara says today she saw a sort where the person put on googly eyes to grocery store packages, as well as cucumbers and watermelons, and then took it to the checkout. That's hilarious. I'm going to take this light purple here. Alrighty. Let's do the orange. There we go. Let's do one more. Let's do the red one. Put a little red dot in here. Let's try this pink here. There we go. So the key is to remember that when you're using watercolor on a stamped image, make sure you're using a water or a ink that has an oil-based pigment. Alrighty, that's what the key is. There we go. And the last one we're gonna do, I use a little bit of this. Sort of like an orangest red. Now let's get some little dots in there for these ones. Let's use this yellow here. Let's use this little yellow here for the dots. Almost like a pink dot. All right, so there's those. And now we're going to do the alcohol markers. Dry that off. Move this away. Move this in here. And now we're going to color these ones. Yeah, I literally just got a printer. there. After I'm done this, I'm going to do an art journal page. All right, now I'll pick this up here and you can see the difference between this and this. You see how this is smeared. It gets smeared if it's not using the right marker. There. There's some purple. I'll put some purple in these dots here too. Maybe use some light pink for that. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, it's something that if you're using a lot of markers and you're using stamped images, it's information that you really need to know. Otherwise, you're going to be having results that you're not going to be happy with. You're going to be wondering, why is this happening? So that's what I'm doing every Monday night. It's called Mixed Media 101. I'm just basically showing different techniques and things like that with different mediums. Next week we're going to do different pastes. We're going to have sparkle paste. We're going to have pastes with color in it. We're going to have pastes that are see-through, pastes with glass bead gels in it, all different kinds of pastes. You'll get an idea of what's out there and what you might like to use. I enjoy crafting, coloring, journaling, etc. It's really helped me to enjoy myself since I'm mostly a homebound person. Yeah, me too, Jazzy. I have chronic pain and I have a brain injury, and doing this kind of stuff really makes a difference to your mental health. There. I like this little green here. hearing impaired person with third stage heart failure and on oxygen. I believe it's the quality of life and how you find ways to approach it. I 100% agree, Jersey. 100% agree. It's about quality of life. I have a great quality of life in spite of the fact of all my challenges that I have. I have a lot of friends online. Keeps me busy. My neurologist and brain people say it's good for the brain that I'm doing. So I'm here every Monday and Friday at 7 p.m. And you keep coming, Jersey, and you'll make lots of friends here. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Come over and hang out with us every week. Everybody's dealing with something around here. See, both of these look beautiful. They're just, if you look at these two in between, they're a little, they're not very clear. Whereas if you use the right medium with the right thing, you get nice, clear, pretty background. Let's try this one. Purples. Let's try this one. There we go. Let's try this one. There we go. There's some nice pink. I upcycle used glue, scissors, etc. That's cool. I like this yellow. It's a nice bright yellow. There we go. And let's do this bright yellow here. It's a very different yellow than the orange yellow that I just used. Like I said, you don't have to worry about going over the lines in the end because you're going to cut that out with your washi. I mean, with your... Let's do light green. layer. Now we're going to use some bright pink. These little dots here. And we'll cut all these little things out. I have a, let's try this one here. There we go. Okay, let's put these in here. Maybe this one. Let's see here. Blue, green, green, orange, 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 yellow, yellow. I need to get some more of these. I like these. I think this one goes here, and these go in here. And a couple of blues there. Alrighty, so let's close that up. Clean up, everybody, everywhere. Clean up, clean up. I remember those golden days. Now, I got this guy here. Let's let that dry. And then we'll cut some of those out, play with them after a while. This is one of my art journals. I've been enjoying playing in this one. This is a hoo-hoo art journal. It's a fun one. So I pulled out all these little fun things here. I'm going to make a fun little art journal page. The first thing I'm going to do is put down some of these. Hey, Scully, how are you doing? Good to see you. If you're interested in watching some really cool video stories, go over to Scully Pops and check out his channel. He has a lot of fun stuff on his channel. He tells stories. There we go. I'm putting some of this stuff on here, so a little bit of a background going on here. Oh, you know what? You got to take the back off first, Shan. There. Here's another one. there. Doesn't want to work on that one. Okay, let me see here. I have some other ones on here. Anybody could read with us on Sunday nights. Sunday nights, awesome. That sounds like fun. Okay, so these ones are stickers. Those ones were rub-ons. These are stickers. Sunday night. What time Sunday night, Scully? I only ever catch you when I'm on the catch you. But if I'm Sunday night is a good night for me. Besides, Curse of Oak Island is ending this week. It's the last week. Oh, hold on a second here. Put little ones on here. There. There we go. It's a fun little background. A fun little background. It's a holiday here in Canada. I don't know about all of Canada. Is it a holiday where you are, Barbara? Yeah, he's on YouTube. Is it May 2 for where you are, Barbara? Or is it just Ontario? Maybe a little bit there. See here. There we go. 7 p.m. Central. Okay, let me write it down on my thing. 7 p.m. Central. What is that? What is that Eastern, Scully? Art Lives. Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern. No, what? Eastern? 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay, Scully. 8 p.m. Eastern. There, got you down. I don't have anybody at that time. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. There. Aren't these fun? I get these at Temu. There, we're almost done, I would say, pretty much. Here, oh, I'll take this one. Maybe a small one for there. There. And one more small one here. There. Okay. That's fun, eh? Now we got to blue and purple. We're going to do blue because the rest of our pieces that we're going to use are going to be blue. We're going to do a little piece of cut this off here. There we go. There's a little thing. Stick that on there. Yeah, they have these. I got another one here. Got them by accident. They gave me two by accident. But yeah, they have them in all different colors. And I got these blue ones there too. But these are rub-ons and these are just stickers. So fun. I'm going to edge the corners. Do a little bit of Inkorama going on there. So let's use this one here. That goes, looks like it goes well with that. My fancy little finger daubers that I got. Yes, it is only 6 of 10 provinces have Victoria Day. And through the territories. Thanks so much. Take care all. Bye. Oh, okay, take care. Hi, Angel Rose. How are you? Good to see you. Queen Victoria's Day. Since we're Canadian, we always celebrate our queens. Choo, 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 choo. All right, there we go. Very nice. Alrighty, let's play some more. I have to write it down. Yeah, I'm very organized. You know why I'm very organized, Scully? Because I have a brain injury. If I'm not organized, I don't function. Yeah, if I'm not organized, I don't function properly. I got a whole bunch of these things that I cut out earlier. I printed them on my new printer. And yeah, I got these little guys here. He's cute. I don't think I'm going to use this. I think I'm going to use him. Maybe him. I don't think I'm going to use him. This one's going to definitely be used. This one's going to be used. Maybe this, like this. Maybe like that and like this. I like that. Those are cute. This one's a sticker. My thoughts on Oak Island. Oh, it's getting to be just sad. Like, can we find something? Like, anything? Can we please just find something? I don't know. I'm getting depressed. Like, I was always like on the, like, oh, we're going to find it. It's going to be this the next day we're gonna find it. And it's been, how many years I've been watching it now, and we just never find it. What are your thoughts, Jersey? I never know what I'm gonna make. It just happens as we go along. I didn't have any of this planned. The only thing I had was these things cut out. Other than that, I had no idea what I was gonna do. Put this in the center, I think would be good, like there. This I'm gonna use my matte medium for. Maybe it's in the sea. Oh, or in the, I don't know. It's like, they find so much stuff. Like last week they found like the piece of metal way down below where nobody has ever been. I don't know. Hard to say, right? It's very difficult. It's a very difficult one. Oh, I forgot to do something. Oh, well. Usually I ink these sorts of things the same as the outer. Anyway, there we go. There. Same thing, I was talking about printing things, ink, specific ink. You gotta have your specific ink with your water-based with your water-based mediums as well. It's another thing you gotta be aware of. There. I put some bling bling on there. Well, let me see here. We got something like this. I wonder if we do this. I like that idea. There. That's interesting. Okay, that's good. I don't think so. Not too much is too much, eh? It's too much is too much. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta wash my brush. This is a brand new brush, and it has matte medium in it. If you don't wash it right away, it's not gonna be pleasant. And I got the nice new brush cleaner. I will be back, and we will make it 3D, okay? Okay, I'm back. The clean brush, the brush is clean. All right, let's do little fun things here. First of all, we're gonna do Tina's. Bye, Scully. Don't worry, Tina. I got the glossy accents out. We're gonna put them on the eyeballs of the. We're gonna make the eyes 3D on these little guys. There. And we're gonna do one on here. There. Now, what I'm gonna do is put some of these bling blings here. I think we need these little blue ones. They're really looking nice here. That's a big blue one. There's a little blue one. Oh, there's a big blue one too. There we go. It's another one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay, I need some more of that color. There. Okay, we need just one more little blue one like that. That's a big one. What about if I put that big one on here? How will that look? I think that'll look really nice. Okay, so I just need to find one more small blue one like that. Is that it here? Yeah, those 4. There we go. Okay, take these, put these here. Do I like this one better or do I like this one better? Okay, we'll put the 4 on first and then you guys can tell me which one you like better, okay? Let's do that. This Glossy Accents is also a glue. You know how I work, Tina. You know how I work. Glossy Accents is also a glue. So you can use it to put down your little bling blings. So that's what I'm going to do. This one's not supposed to go there. This one's supposed to go here. This one to go on here. That's right. And this one. Okay, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about this? Do we want this one here? That one like that? Or do we want the same color but bigger? What do you think, guys? This one? The bigger one? What if we found a bigger one with this color blue? What about that? If we found a bigger one, but in this color. Let's see if we can find that. Okay, let's see. See if we can find a bigger one in that color blue. Not there. It's the same colors. There's a blue. A different color. No, it's the same one. It's the same thing. Nope, there's none of those. So we're gonna go with this one right here. Take all these beautiful little ones here and put them back in. I'm gonna put this one on here. Whoops. There. There. Clear one, like one of these. Let's do that. Blue and purple. And we'll take this one and we'll put this one over here. There. That looks awesome. That looks very good. Coffee break for you, Jersey? That looks good. Let me find some. I got some new words over here too. Where'd they go? Did they all go in here? Oh, here they are. Okay. We did put a purple with the blue, so like same as before. I like this one for this because it's the perfect words for this thing. It's like those who don't believe in magic will never find it. Because it's sort of a magical piece, right? Do you know what I mean? There. 8:30. Okay. Let me see here. Purple, little purple. think we're gonna need some, I'm gonna use paintbrush, use a paint marker. There we go. I love these markers. These are awesome Sharpie markers. I kept seeing people buying them and they love them. I thought, oh, I'm going to try it. So good. So good. Okay, we need a little sparkle. I think we need a little sparkle. Actually, you know what we need here? This guy has a little thing here. He needs the bling on there. This guy too. They're so stinking cute, aren't they? Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's cute. I like it. It's a good journal page. What do you guys think? Blue one on the black body. She wants the blue one on the black body. Blue one on there too? Okay. How about this one? Too big. See if we have a small one. Too big. How about this one? There's a blue one. Too big. Let's see what we can find. We can find a small one. Here we are. We found one, Tina. I got one for you. Here we go. You ready? There. That's pretty. Good call, Tina. All right, let's go here. There we go. Okay. We'll put these. We'll put those in there for now. Okay. Do you like that, Tina? It looks good, eh? Sometimes I can just tell. It looks good. Okay, I'm going to go over here, put this here to dry. Because it has to dry. In the meantime, I'm going to cut these little doohickeys out with my little fussy cutter stickers. My little fussy cutters scissors. Okay, there we go. Oh, thank you, Tina. I enjoy creating with you too. It's fun. You have good ideas. Of course you do. You have an exceptional eye. I mean, do you see the things you make with those eyes? You're working on the serendipity square number 2. Wow. What color is this one in? There. Liquid mercury. A purple? Or is it silver? Is it green? Liquid mercury you would think would be like, it's like green, yeah. The color name doesn't go with the color. Tomorrow, I gotta repot my plants. That's my agenda for tomorrow. There. I'll make a card out of these afterwards. Might as well, eh? I gotta see where my boxes of my cards. It's green, but they're calling it gray. Okay, well that makes sense. If you're calling it gray, then liquid mercury makes sense. Is it green with kind of gray in it? Sarah's working today, so that's good. And she's working till... Huh. Well, she just started at 3, I think. So... I guess she's only working 8 hours. But, oh yeah, it's a holiday. Uh-huh. She's working 8 hours, but she's getting paid 24 or something like that. Time and a half. She's making good money today. No, wonder she went in for an 8-hour shift. I'm like, that's weird that she would work for 8 hours. Usually she likes to work at 12. Well, most of the shifts are 12s, very few are 8s. She used to work 8s when she was on temporary leave, but after her surgery. But now she's back to her normal 12-hour shifts. Making all the big bucks again. Used to volunteer to work the holidays. Yes, she does. She does. Everybody at the hospital, unless like it's like Christmas or something like that. A lot of people work in healthcare volunteer to work the holidays. Good money. Yes, I saw the green, but it's hard to see. It's hard to see on a computer. It's not the same as seeing it in person. I think it's like a greenish, and it has sections in it that look kind of gray. Is that what I think? Bite the dust. That's a good idea. Very good idea. I like the pink one. Oh, so bright and beautiful. Sparkle would be good too. That beautiful pink with sparkle. I would buy it in a heartbeat. I have to make a blanket for the baby that passed away. I made a blanket for him. I had started it before he had passed away. And the one I made for him, she put in his cubby hole where his urn is at the funeral at the graveyard. So the blanket is in there with him forever. So I said, would you like me to make you another blanket that you could have for him when he is at home? Because all the other kids have their blankets at home. She said, sure. And she said green. So I'm going for a different green, though. I am going for an ombre green, but it's a different kind of color. Oops. Just cut the head off that. Oh, well. No, I'm gonna make another one for him. It's important. It's important for me that I make it. You know what I mean? He's not just a little guy that passed away. He's part of my family. My daughter was with her. My daughter, you know, saw him being born. She has been coming to my house since she was 14 years old. Her 13-year-old daughter was all over me at the funeral parlor. I was the one she was going to hang out with that day. I gave her my phone number. I'm like, you're going to be a teenager soon. You're going to need to have someone you can talk to who won't steer you wrong. Here's my number. Feel free to call me anytime. Yeah, it is special. See, if you wanted, I mean, you could give it to the kids at CHEO. Yeah, I have to make this one for him. It was a beautiful funeral, though, last week. Very beautiful. I hate this one with the little bumps. Yeah, it was beautiful. He had a tiny little urn. It was like this big. It was so beautiful. And she had the urn on the blanket. It's just so special. So, so special. You know, I'm really glad he has that blanket with him because, you know, I said Miley has her blanket, which is purple and black because, you know, she's a teenager. And that's what she asked for, so that's what she got. And the 2-year-old, he has a blue one. And Cameron, that's the name of the little one that passed on. Cameron is green. So, yeah. I need to use a little bit of this. Alrighty. We're almost there. Oh, I was thinking it was Sunday for some reason. I was thinking I gotta watch Curse of Oak Island. Next week's the finale. You watched that, Tina? Can't see. I'm working on a tedious row of this square, a bunch of back post singles in the third loop of the single crochet. Nope, but your husband does. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. I like those little bling blings. Those are nice. I got those on Temu too, for like 20 cents or something. Oh, maybe not 20 cents. Maybe like $1.10. Almost done. Make a card or two out of this. What time is it? 8:45. Hey, Ellie, how are you doing? Good to see you. Made a bunch of things today. We learned which ink to use, which markers. If you don't know about ink and markers, you can rewatch the video. I have a feeling, Ali, that you know about ink and markers, though. You doing well today? Oh, yeah, you do that. I'm going to do that after this. You got to come to our members live, Ali. It's on Temu now. So much fun. You got to come. Oh my God. That's terrible, Tina. Oh, did I say it was on Temu? Sorry, Tina. Yeah, it's on Zoom. You should come. We have a lot of fun. Anybody who wants to come. It's I think it's like $1 to join the membership. $1 or $2. It's $1 or $2 to join the channel, and then you can join the Zoom on Sunday at 1 o'clock, and we just hang out and create together. Some people crochet, some people do art, some people color, some people some people play with with the avatars. That's what we did last week. Play with the avatars. So yeah, we had a lot of fun. There we go. All right, let's do a card. Put this away here. Oh, wait a minute. It doesn't go like that. It goes like that. Alrighty, let's make a couple cards, shall you? Yeah. I'm surprised he's at fourth stage and hasn't been checked before. Don't they get tested when you become the president? Or did it happen that fast? I guess. I don't know. I must want to shop. Oh, because I'm saying Temu for everything. Yeah, no shopping allowed. I'm a terrible shopper. um, let's see here. And okay, just a second. Okay, let's see what we got here. I really like these pencils. These ones here are not my favorite. Yeah, these ones are not my favorite. We will see. I don't think mentioning that is over political either. No, but I appreciate you though, Tina, because I appreciate you. If anybody's going to talk politics, it's going to be me. It's always me that talks the politics. Okay, let's see here. We got some green and some pink and some orange. That's pretty. Okay, let's take that like that. I'll use this one here. There. There we go. Okay. Okay. It's 3 pieces. Let's see here. There's that. There's that. Okay, let's do this. A little green, a little pink. A little white. There's 3 there. Okay, I'm gonna take these 2. I'm gonna put them in here. Okay, let's do this one first. Let's do a little. Can anybody see my baby? Can you see my baby journal? That's the first one I ever did. I'll have to do another one. Maybe I'll do another one in these before I go. Super cute. All right, there we go. Let's there. Okay, we're gonna go like this. We're gonna do this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and that. We're gonna take this one, and we're gonna go like this. There. And I need one more. One more. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's put these together. All right, let's whip up some cards, shall we? Thank you. I like to, well, I got a lot of different kinds of paper around the universe. Let's put this together first before we do anything else. I think I'm going to use the light pink. Um, turn this over. Yeah, I do all kinds of different things here on the channel. As you can see, I do art journaling, I do card making, I do printing on the jelly plate, which I think I'll do next. I'm going to do on Friday, do some jelly printing on Friday. Yeah. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed. And if you'd like to become a member, you can do that as well. Like I said, I think it's 99 cents or $1.99. I don't remember anymore. Then you can come to the Zoom hangouts on Sunday at 1 p.m. if that's something you might be interested in. Let me see here. And yeah, there's the Facebook group down below. We have a Facebook group that goes with the channel. That's where you guys post all the things you're making. I show you what I'm making here and on Instagram, and you guys show me what you're making over at the Facebook group. So yeah, that's how that works. And then doing that, it builds community. And we make friends. And yeah. Okay. Yeah, we have fun on Sundays for sure. If there's something anybody's interested in, just get back to me and let me know. If there's any way I can help you with that. Ooh, my leg hurts. Alrighty. go. Yeah, last week or Sunday we were hacking up a lung. We were laughing so much. There we go. You saw the seat cushions? Yeah, I don't know if they work as bad as the one I have. Probably. I'm gonna put, I want to do a little pop-up for this here. See what I got for a pop-up here. Oh, great. Everything's falling out everywhere. Okay. Just a second. I gotta find something in here. There we are. Okay, here we go. What the fuck fell there? Oh no. Oops, sorry. She got some yarn from her. What's her name? I get some stuff from a girl in Ottawa here. It might be the same. It might be the same girl. I get my stuff for to make my baskets. She sells a whole bunch of stuff like that. I'm just gonna do them all like this, and then I will do something. And then I will finish them up afterwards. Well, let's do it in this one this time. Brittany. Oh, okay. I don't think it's the same person. What's the name of her company? Does she have a company name? You just know her as that. She doesn't have a business name. Does she live near the Civic Hospital? Poor Brittany. Oh no, they had fireworks last night and my poor daughter's cat was freaking out. Sarah's not home either. I don't hear fireworks though, so it's probably just where you are. It's probably just in the Hamlet area, wherever that is. Easter End. Yeah, not the same. Not the same person. Really going off now? Fun. Yeah, Sarah said they were, was it yesterday? She worked yesterday? What day is it? It's Monday today, yeah. Today's the holiday. I think it was Suzanne worked Sunday too. Yeah, it was Friday night. She said the fireworks were going off near her. I live downtown. Well, not downtown, but I haven't heard any fireworks, and I'm the one closest to where the fireworks usually go. So, who knows? Who knows? Yeah, I think I might get some more alcohol markers and sell my water-based markers. I don't like them. But I did actually get them for coloring small things. So I could use, he'll keep them for that. Okay, here's that. I start to forget what I'm using things for. Oh my God. What is wrong with me? Okay, there we go. Put that one in there. That's done. Now we're going to use the green ones. Can you see them well? No. No, you can't see them well from my place on Canada Day. You can hear them, but you can't see them. With Sarah and I, when she was a kid, we used to live in a co-op in Sandy Hill, and it had a rooftop garden. And so we'd go up there to watch the fireworks on Canada Day, and that was the best. It was a perfect view. But since we've moved from there haven't really been very good. Sarah has a very good view from her apartment, because she's on the eighth floor, and her apartment faces towards the farm. So she sees the fireworks really well. No, she lives near the experimental farm. She's on the 8th floor facing that way, so she's facing Parliament. So she gets very good views of Parliament Hill whenever they're putting off the rocket ships. When are you going to come over and hang out with me, Tina? Soon, I hope. I hope to. Anyways, I'm here. Let me know. Best days for me are Monday Saturday. All right, there we go. Okay, let's put this stuff on. You want to put your summer tires back on. Yeah, good plan. Good plan. You don't like driving, eh, Tina? I don't drive. I will not allowed. They cut me off. They said, Shannon, you're not allowed to drive anymore. Your brain is too messed up. I was like, really? Well, thank you so much for that great piece of information. They test you. They do this little test thing. That what's his name? Trump is always talking about the cognitive test. Yeah. So the doctors give me that cognitive test. And I said, I'm not bad, but I'm not good either. I haven't used these in a long time, these little poppy-uppy things. Little poppy-uppy things are good. Put that in there too. I don't know where I put that other one. Move the poppy-uppy things. Cut this off here. Put that there. Okay, we got 3 cards. Here they are. A, B, and C. I'll put these away. Okay. I'm going to put some boom, 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 boom. I'm going to use some of these. Hi, Create and Relate. How are you doing? Good to see you. I'm just finishing up making some cards here. Let's pour some of these out here so we got stuff we can play with. Let's use the last of my Mono Tombow, one of these. Put that like that for now. That's green. That's a bluish, greenish. Well, this is a green, right? So we want this one. This one. That's a little blue one. Clear one. There. That's cool. Let's put these in again. Thank you, Jazzy. Jersey. I'm going to keep calling you Jazzy. There's a pink one. There. yellow. I could put a yellow one on here. Kind of a pinkish one. There. Those are drying. This nice yellow one here. Put some more glue on here. All right. There we go. I'm gonna pour some more out here. And here's a little one of those. There we go. There we go. Okay, should we call it a night? I did a lot of stuff. All right, let's go over what we did today. We started with I showed you the different kind of inks. Okay, I showed you the different kind of inks. Whoops, just dropped one. Hold on a second. All right, so I showed you that we have VersaFine inks, which is for water-based markers or mixed media using a watercolor. So we did some watercoloring on these, and we did some water-based pens on this, and we used VersaFine for that. And then I showed you how, if you want to use alcohol markers, you need to use Memento Tuxedo Black, because this won't smudge when you're using alcohol markers. And then we colored some of these, like this one, this one, this one. We colored them with alcohol markers. So we learned about when to use which material for which markers. So that's what we were doing with Mixed Media 101 today. Then we fussy cut out all these little guys and we made cards out of them. So we're going to let them dry. Now, I'm going to put these over here. And they're going to dry. The cards are. And then I'll show you our journal page we did as well. We did this art journal page. These were some little pieces of ephemera that I printed from my new printer off my new computer. And then I made this splashy background with stickers and rub-ons. And I gave the little robot some bulgy eyes because Tina likes bulgy eyes. So I did that for Tina. And then I put some bling bling in special spots. And I edged it all around. And I put those who don't believe in magic will never find it. So there's that art journal page. I think You know, I always have to put words on my cards, and I forgot. So let's do that. Let's do this one here. Live gently upon this earth. Uh, Pink. Red. Let's do red, shall we? Always like to think of you, Tina. You know, you're always here. You're the #1 viewer. You win the #1 viewer award. For sure. Okay. Live gently upon this earth. Okay. This one. Be brave with your life. Be brave with your life. And then this one. There's pink. Pink, pink, pink. I like just because. I like just because. Hey, Stephanie G, how are you doing? There we go. I love those markers. I love them. Just because. There we go. You know what I forgot to do too? Got to sign my John Henry on both of them, this and that. Oh, you want to see something else I got? I got this clippy hand on the Temus. Holds your thing down like that. Look at that. It's genius. Whoever invented that must have been an art journaler. Will you please stop? This card is giving me a hard time. Okay. There. Art Junkie 2025. Okay, let's do this one. There we go. There we go. 3 cards. And I'll write my name over here too. Art. Junkie. Okay, have you guys had enough? Or do you want me to do some coloring? What do you think? Oh, I got rid of them. Do I mean the words to be crooked? The words are fine. This is, what do you call this? This is, I can turn this one around a little bit. This is, homemade. Homemade ain't perfect. Mind you, they are pretty crooked. Now you mention it, I better fix them. Nails are getting on my nerves, so I took them off. I'm not going to do that again. I don't like those nails. Well, I would go to the nail place and it needs to dry. I would go to the nail place and get like a regular manicure, like with my normal nails. I used to get my nails fake like that all the time. Like about, I don't know, 10 years ago. I have to always have my nails done. Fair enough, Tina. Nobody's going anywhere? All right. Well, I'm not till 9:30. I can do more. Let's do here, I'm gonna put this away just a second here. As long as my phone gets charged. Let's do something in here. And let's take this journal out. The world is exploding. Alright, this one, and this one. I colored these, oh yeah, on the members live yesterday. Okay, pretty. So, I'll do that. I'll do one of these. I think I'll do this one. I don't know. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. Okay, where's the little clippers? Do I have another little clipper in here somewhere? No. No little clippers. I got these. Got those. I got this. You can make a little something with that. Ooh. So many things and so many little things. Things and little things. Okay, there. There. I have a couple different free little baby journals I could play with. Put that in there. It's my one little foam stamp. I wouldn't mind getting some more, but not right now. That I'm gonna do color this after, maybe. We'll see. How my back's doing at the moment. It's doing pretty good. Let's see. Let's do one on this first, the first little one here. There's the first one we did. Let's do the blue. I'm gonna do blue here. Okay, there's that. I'm gonna put some water in here, splatter some water. Tina's been a member for 8 months. Woo! Way to go. Hi, Keeks. How are you doing? Good to see you. Having an extended weekend. Because it's a holiday here in Canada, we're having an extended nighttime party at our Junkies house. We're extending the week hours. Extending the week hours. Okay, we're gonna do some splatter-attering. Let me see what's happening here. Long weekend fun. Yes, long weekend fun. Oh my God, I'm sorry to hear that. How is your weather though otherwise? I mean, there were terrible things. Terrible things happening in the United States of America that is weather related. Well, that's not going to work out very good. Okay, there's that. Change the water. Use my little glue like this. Yeah, it's Victoria Day. Woohoo! We're celebrating Queen Victoria today. Yay, Queen Victoria. I'm going to put some more splatter in here. You can never have too much splatter. True? True. There. A little bit more of Distress Oxide on top of it. And then you put a little sparkle on top of that. And then you have to put this like over here for a minute to dry. And I'm going to use this. Use this blue thing color here. I'm going to use what's this? I'm going to use this, no, and this, and this, and yeah, that's that for that. And we need something else to go with that. We need another sticker or something to go with this part. What about if we use one of these guys that we were used earlier today? Let's use him. That'll be fun. Let's use this guy here. Put that there. That'll be another journal page right there. Journal page number 1. Look at those guys, eh? I got some cute guys in here. Some cuties. I think that's the last one. Oh, I like to use the back. On the small ones, I like to use both sides. So I'm going to use this one here. I'm going to go into my little goodie basket here. I have a little goodie basket here. Some white stuff here. So this is when I get into what I like to call the phase of the evening, dilly-dallying. We got that. We got that. We got that. Maybe this. That might be cute. All right, let's try this. Okay, I'm gonna use this one here, and let me change my seat cushion. Hold on a second, guys. This seat cushion here is not working for a moment. We're gonna switch her off. Yeah, we're going to use this one. Oh, that's short. All right, let's try this. I like that. Okay. We're going to do that. We're going to cut her up a little bit. Hey, Kathy, how are you doing? Happy Victoria Day. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Tina Lanu, do you have an answer to the question above? Queen Victoria Day. Queen Victoria, the old British Queen? Yes. Yes, we are a Canadian, and as such, we celebrate our monarchy. And today happens to be Victoria Day. We are celebrating Queen Victoria today. That who is on the agenda for today. The lovely Queen Victoria, who was our monarch at one point, I believe. Oopsies. I almost cut off her second wings. Did you do some gardening today, Kathy? I'm having an extended play night. Why not? Because we do the Zoom now, I gotta do more hours on the YouTube too. It depends on the day and how I'm feeling, you know. Some days an hour is all I can do. And other days I just, especially if Sarah's at work, I don't mind staying later. See now, Kathy Whitney would be someone who knows which markers to use with which ink. Right, Kathy? You know what that means. I taught them all about that today. Let's find some. I got a lot of different paper here now. Okay, let's go like this. Okay. Yes, she's a killer. She's a killer. That Kathy Whitney is a killer when it comes to outdoor stuff and gardening and making beautiful ponds for the fishies to swim in and the turtles to hang out in. Okay, there we go. What are we going to do in the background? Let's just do the same thing. Let's just do the same thing. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Where'd my thing go? Oh man, where'd my thing go? didn't I just, like, cut somebody up? I don't know. Let's see what you guys are saying. Bye, Keeks. Bye, Keeks. Yeah, nice quick way to do background. Zoom, zoom, zoom. She's done. The only problem is I just lost my foreground. I don't know where I put it. I don't even remember what it was. Do you guys remember what it was? Tina remembers. Tina's going to tell me what the hell I'm doing. Tina, are you here? Besides this, what did I have to put on here? What was the thing that I just cut out? Oh, it was like a little fairy, wasn't it? Yeah, here's another little fairy. Maybe I can use that one. Or this guy, or this guy. I don't know where the fairy went. Where the flying did the fairy go? Where did the flying fairy go? Well, he's gone. He's gone bye-bye. The flying fairy went bye-bye. Let's just do this. Yeah, let's put him on there. See here. Anyways, there we go. And there it is. I found the fairy. She'll go on another piece, I guess. This one, the king of the castle. Connect beautiful moments. Make it count. Sometimes you have to take chances. How about this? Creativity takes courage because it's a lion. Let's use this guy here. Now this marker is an alcohol marker, and it has this is the kind of markers I want, because these are very expensive. I just bought them for the face, the face. There, that's a cute art journal page. All right, the courageous lion. Exactly. Okay, let's move over here and do this one here. Exactly. I'm just dilly-dallying, playing around. I found the fairy. Here's the fairy. Oh, that's not the fairy. Here's the fairy. There, I got that one too. I got this one. I got a lot of girls here. Okay, let's take this one. There. Let's use some of these. Here. There. There. Okay. I'll put this over here. These are all dry. Dry them up. Let them dry. There. Okay. Use this one. A little Chinese one. That's good. That's a good color. Let's play with this, shall we? Shall we? Shall we? Hi, Michael. How are you doing? Yeah, it's a holiday here in Canada. It's the big Queen Victoria's birthday. I don't know if it's her birthday, but it's Victoria Day here in Canada. Victoria Day in Canada. Cool paper, right? I got lots of cool paper. I have lots of cool paper. Put on there. I need a gray or a silver. Let me see. Pumice stone. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'll take my medication. All right. Use that. There we are. There. There we go. Yeah, Tino. I see other people. I saw their people with their rippy edges ruler. And I'm like, cool, I want a rippy edges ruler too. Then I go to Timu and I say, I wonder if they have a rippy uppy tool. Sure enough, they got one. Maybe I should use one of these. Yeah, I like that better than that. I like that better. It's cute. See, this one was meant to go on this page, not the other page. Maybe this one should go with this one. Yeah, maybe, eh? Let's check it out. I'd like to say thank you so much to all you guys who come and watch me. I really, really appreciate it. So you guys are aware, I really appreciate you hanging out with me. It's not the same if you guys aren't here. There. Let's make this like a cityscape. It's like a cityscape. Yeah, I'd rather you. Let's see what Ali's saying. CHEO is everything. It does. But you gotta be willing to support the Chinese. What's the word I'm looking for? Yeah. Okay. There goes that. That's cute. All right, now, what else do we need here? Here's a butterfly. I could put one of those up there. That would be nice. Let's do that. Oh, here I got two runners on the go. All right. Gotta cut this out. Hey, there we go. Butterfly. I wonder put a lot of butterflies on my pages, don't I? No, that was just a flower. Let's see here. All right. Find one like this. No, I don't. No, not this one. I'm gonna do a wings one. I want the with brave wings she flies. Mm-hmm. Here we are. Use your wings. Right there. We're gonna do it in white. Whew. All right. That's it for the night. I'm toast. I'm Tostitos. I don't know if you're Tostitos, but I'm Tostitos. So let's see what we did today, shall we? All right. Here we go. All right. We did this beautiful page right here. We did this lovely page here. We did this little page here. It doesn't have any words on them. I think he needs a word. We're going to put make a wish. There. Did this little guy. We did this little guy. We did this little guy. And we did these 3 cards. I mean, we did a lot of stuff today. And we talked about markers and which markers to use with which ink to use with which markers. So there we go. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm going to put this stuff in the box. There we go. Well, hope you guys enjoyed that fun. Yeah, we were busy. We made 3 cards. We made 3 cards. We made 3 cards and 4 art journal pages. How about that? Yeah, see you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. Bye, honey. Tomorrow's my gonna rest day. Love ya. Bye.